Welcome back. We're talking about the treatment of Clubfoot, and this is just to remind you that you can call in with any of your questions on 0808-054-2233. That's 0808-054-2233, and you can tweet at CTV_Mary A. And now back to the Clubfoot question. You said 95% success rate. That is beautiful. That is wonderful. Before we go to the other 5%, I want to ask you, is all this possible in Nigeria, everywhere in Nigeria?
Oh, yes. We have a Nigerian Sustainable Clubfoot Care Program where a group of us, Ponseti Clubfoot practitioners, came together with the sole objective of ensuring that we eradicate neglected clubfoots in the country. There are many Clubfoot clinics. These are clinics dedicated to Clubfoot alone. So, all these clinics are in government hospitals.
Is that how common Clubfoot is, that you need to have a dedicated clinic?
Well, the incidence worldwide agreed is 1 in every 1,000 live births. And if you look at our population of 170 million, that tells you how many patients we are likely to see.
Yes,
even one study in southeastern Nigeria put it as much as 3.4% of 3.4 per thousand live births.
That's a lot.
Yes, so it's quite common. In our Clubfoot clinic at the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, which we started in 2009, we have treated over 1,000 clubfeet, and that tells you the magnitude of the problem. And this clinic, we gather them, they all come, the mothers, we give them health talks, we tell them that it is not about witchcraft or anything like that. Then we get the mothers to compare notes.
Let me pause you there. We have a call coming in. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. What's your question?
Yeah. I'm Mr. Machuku from Aja.
Okay, Mr. Nwachukwu, go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I want to refer to the guest there. I have a child of 6 years old.
Okay.
And at 2 months old, the child had a convulsion. We took him to hospital, to Children's Hospital. And after treatment, they didn't give us the necessary things to do after treatment. And today he's 6 years old and he's not walking. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, today he's 6 years old and he's not walking. We have been to Ubobi and we have done, and his feet is disformed. And it's not working right now.
Okay,
so
thank you, Mr. Nwachukwu.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks as if there is a complication and the child cannot walk. But of course, this is not Clubfoot. I don't think it is Clubfoot. But why would the child not be walking?
No, so many reasons. Problems with, usually if the child was walking before and had convulsions, probably had a fever.
Okay.
Then maybe
that's one
had
thing
some
we neglected
brain
to ask.
infection, meningitis or encephalitis. So that is probably a problem with the brain rather than...
Okay, so he shouldn't be seeing an orthopedic surgeon.
Well, an orthopedic surgeon would be able to help, if it's still possible to rehabilitate in conjunction with the physiotherapist.
Okay.
Because the acute incidence that caused it is really over.
All right. Okay, so you were talking about clinics for Clubfoot.
So we have dedicated clinics there. There are clinics, there's one, in Lagos, at least in Lagos, the ones that I know that are functional. There's one in Lasuth, that's the Lagos State Teaching Hospital, where I work, the Bobi, then the Lagos University Teaching Hospital at Idiaraba, and even the General Hospital in Lagos.
Okay.
And there are some challenges that the patients face. Remember, they have to come every week to change the
every
cast.
week.
Every
Okay,
week.
let me pause you there and get this call. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
I actually have, I have a question for the doctor.
Go ahead.
What exactly is Clubfoot? I want to know the definition and the type of deformity forms of the person or in the person.
And I didn't hear that second part.
Now, I ask again, what is Clubfoot?
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. You probably joined us late.
Yes.
Well, could we go through that again?
Yes, well, like you rightly said, clubfoot is a deformity of the feet in a child when they are born. Usually that's the congenital clubfoot. Now, I'm not talking about the acquired variety which can come later in life, where the foot, instead of being the foot being flat on the ground, is turned inwards and the toes are pointing downwards.
So it actually looks like a club,
yes,
that
like
you used to hit,
golf club,
a golf club.
Yes.
And that must be very difficult to walk on.
Yes.
But do they feel pain when they walk on those feet? Because I have seen a couple of people actually walking on those feet.
What happens is, with time, the side of the foot, the skin changes to a hardened kind of
It actually
skin.
becomes like a sole.
Yes, so we call them callosities. So it becomes almost insensitive, as if they can't feel, so they get around.
Okay.
So, I was talking about the challenges of the treatments, which gave us considerable concern.
They have to come every week, and that's difficult.
Some of them come even from across the border.
What border?
Yes, from Benin Republic to Lagos here. I've had a couple.
And here I was thinking that the awareness was really, really low.
Yes. Well, what happens is the mothers, it's usually the relatives that tell one another.
Okay.
So we even get them I even had one patient that used to come from Warri. He would come on Monday night, see us in the clinic on Tuesday morning, and then go back and then come back.
And then come again the next week. But why? Is there no clinic at Warri, for example?
For instance.
But before you answer that, there's a question coming in. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's your question?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I have a question. My question is that, hello, are you hearing me?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I have a question. My question is that, my baby, I had a baby last 4 months.
Go on, we can hear you.
Yeah, I had it last 4 months, and initially I noticed it that immediately after the birth, that one of the hands was not strong, was weak. So I called the attention of the doctor. I called the attention of the doctor, and he told me that it's just normal weakness, that the hand will regain its strength, that the hand will regain strength. So after some weeks, I now went back to him and said that even up to date, the hand is still not getting normal. That was the issue.
Okay,
he now referred us to the General Hospital in Ikorodu. From the General Hospital, they now refer us to Lutz in Ikeja. And after the Lutz now refer us back to Ikorodu, General Hospital in Ikorodu again.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we've got the gist of what you're saying. Let me ask you right away, is there anything like a club hand? Well, because it looks like this is the condition that has affected the hand. Thank God you're an orthopedic surgeon.
Yes, but that is different. That is when one of the bones is absent in the upper limb. You can have a club hand.
But is there something that can be done about it, just to help the caller?
Yes, if it's a club hand, it's a surgical procedure. But what I suspect happened is that the child had a nerve injury during childbirth, and I'm sure physiotherapists are dealing with it.
Okay.
So I
let
was
him get
talking
to a
about
physiotherapist. We have to close really, really fast. So your last words.
Yes, my last words are that, you know, the Lagos State government has provided the environment for the treatment of clubfoot in Lagos. And we've even been so lucky to have some partners who have actually adopted our clinic, well-meaning Nigerians.
So prices will come down.
Yes, and even they sponsor treatment of patients.
Okay, I'm going to have to stop you there. Thank you so much for coming. That has been also very interesting. And thank you very much, all the people who called in. Have a wonderful day. I am Mary Alale Yusuf.